Hey guys, Smashcast here. It's AG and
PJ.
and we're gonna be telling you the year in review from 2013 of SSB4 and everything we know about it. And PJ's gonna start it off here.
Alright, so I'm gonna be talking about the newcomers and the veteran fighters that were announced in SSB4 this year. So the newcomers that were announced in 2013 were Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Mega Man, and Rosalina and Luma. The veteran fighters that were announced that aren't including characters that were automatically announced and shown at E3 are Luigi, Peach, Toon Link, Sonic, Marth, and Pikmin and Olimar. The characters that were automatically added into the game at E3 were Pit, Bowser, Pikachu, Fox, Kirby, Samus, Link, Donkey Kong, Mario, and yeah.
So yeah, those are all the characters we know about so far. And now I'm gonna talk about the looks and things like that. SSB4 is trying to stick to it's 1080p, and we don't know the FPS currently, but it looks really cool, the HD, and it looks completely different from what we saw from the SD 480p Brawl. And it has they try to stick with a primary color scheme because they're using all these primary colors, and it keeps it really light. And Brawl was a lot darker, and it wasn't necessarily better that it was. And I really like the color scheme for this game. And you notice those fine little details and stages and stuff. And you can see little, even in the distance, like the battlefield stage, you can see the flags blowing, and like just really fine details that you can never accomplish on the Wii. So another thing is the special effects. We also get a few more stuff from Brawl. If you hit someone off the stage, they would leave an explosion or something where they died. This game, they do a lot more than that. Like when you do a punch, you'll see a gust of air and a ton of light, and just really cool special effect. It shows that you punched, and it shows that how strong it was, punch, and stuff like slashing with your sword, or like a magic spell or something, which I don't think anyone uses magic, but stuff like that, you know what I mean. Has really nice special effects with tons of different colors. And for example, I'm just gonna say something from the E3 trailer that we saw. When Mega Man was hit off the stage by Donkey Kong, he was hit off the stage, but unlike other people, he fell off the stage. There were some bubbles that emitted, and they were all blue, just to represent Mega Man. So that means that they're gonna vary between the different characters, which is gonna be kind of cool. And now we're gonna talk about the pace.
Alright, so the pace, Melee was an overall faster game than Brawl, and some people complain about how slow Brawl was, and SSB4 was a faster pace than Brawl, but not as fast as Melee.
So yeah, I personally didn't like how slow Brawl was, and even though there was like the customized feature where you could do like a little bit faster games, it was never great having to do that, where we could just have like a normal game which was just faster. And now I'm going to talk about the items and assist trophies and final smashes. So from what we know of the items so far, we know a few of the items. There's something like the X-Bomb. I'm pretty sure that's like from Kid Icarus.
The ray gun.
Yeah, the ray gun, that's true. We have the ray gun. The Steel Diver gun, which is from a 3DS game, which is a submarine game, which has nothing to do with guns except torpedoes. And they turn it into a gun, and it looks amazingly adorable. It's just like a little squeaky toy. It looks like something I would use if I was like a 4-year-old or something. And yeah, there's a few more items. But then we're gonna go talk about assist trophies, where we've seen Skull Kid. We haven't seen the animation of or the new item for assist trophies, but Skull Kid is going to be an assist trophy. And Nintendogs is going to be an assist trophy also. Then we also know that Pokeballs are in the game, because we saw Xerneas in a screenshot, and we still haven't seen any new Pokemon come out other than Pikachu. So I can't wait for Mewtwo to be added, and our prediction was wrong, unfortunately, but it seemed pretty legit. If you saw the video, go check it out right now. You'll see how legit our reasoning was. And Mewtwo's gonna come out eventually for sure, but probably maybe at an E3 demo, because he might want to spike more interest in people. And then final smashes. We've seen quite a few final smashes. We've seen Samus. Yeah, that's true. We've seen Samus's final smash. Of how she does she does the giant blast with her gun, and I think we've seen Mario's where he does the same fireball one. Wii Fit Trainer is the only newcomer final smash we've seen so far, and it's where she just gets a bunch of different colors of herself, and they just fly across the screen, a lot like King DDD's final smash in Brawl. So that's most of the final smashes that we know of already. Most of them are going to stay true to what they were in Brawl. Some of them will change. And now the last thing I want to talk about is the customized winning voiceovers. So it's really cool. If you haven't seen it already, there's Sakurai versus some other person, and there's an announcer guy, and he just announces stuff. But at E3 they played this through, and there was Mario versus Mega Man, and Mega Man ended up winning again through sudden death. And Charles Manette, who voices Mario, at the end was like, "I'll get you next time, Mega Man." And it's changed, because from Brawl we had the grunt or noise or random sound, just random, nothing really special. But this one, it actually does a cool voice that changes depending on who you lose to. So I kind of really like that. It's a lot more personal, and it's a lot more customized, and it just seems a lot nicer. And it's just a really better feature, just having those things. So that's all we have to talk about today. There's other things like the colors and fonts that changed for the title screens and stuff like that. But those are extra details. If you see the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But these are all the main things. And now PG's going to talk about part 2, which is going to come out soon.
Alright, so part 2 that is going to be coming out soon is our character predictions that we have for SSB4 in 2014.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's a part 2 of this. We just reviewed everything about Super Smash Bros. That we know of so far in 2013. We can't wait for 2014 when it releases in most likely November. And we're going to see you in the next part 2. So stay tuned for that. And this is Smashcast signing out. Peace.